All right, another time with Tony. In the previous segment, we talked about, and people are uncomfortable talking about it with you, with their loved ones or whatever, and that's what we want to talk about right now, right?
The first thing that I thought about was not why me. I've never said why me yet, never. Because why not me?
Mm-hmm.
I just felt so bad for my wife that she was taking care of her mother intensely, 24/7. Hard job. And then 2 weeks after she dies, she's going to be taking care of me. I had a really hard time with that. And then you sit there and say, what am I going to tell my kids?
Mm-hmm.
My daughter just got married. She was on a honeymoon in Japan. She left the same day I got diagnosed.
Hmm.
So, wasn't about me. I just felt so bad for my wife because it was her time now.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got taken away from her. And that's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. And I still feel it. I apologize to her. She yells at me. I apologize to her almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the first 2 months. I told you before when we were talking, I basically sat in the living room. They brought me my food. They brought me my drinks. And then I went to bed.
Hmm.
You know?
Physically or mentally or both? Okay.
Both. It's both. We'll talk about in other episodes what I went through physically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a lot of procedures done in a very short period of time. Then you start chemo right away. But mentally, and you know, what's today? April, whatever. I'm still not there mentally.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And if anybody would say, everything's fine. No. I'll sit there and look at Gina and just start busting out crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday when I went to get hot sausage, I go in the car, I just bust out crying.
And in case you hadn't seen the other episodes, Tony's a healthcare provider, Gina's a healthcare provider. You're a trained person to help with giving bad news and being compassionate and grief counseling and things like that, but never expecting to be on this side of it. And so you have to try to get through teach yourself all of these things, almost repeat all these things. But yeah.
And the one thing that's really it's not hurtful. I don't want to say hurtful. But even people that I've been friends with or acquaintances with for a really long time can't talk, like they have a hard time talking to me. I have a friend who he has to look down. He can't even look me in the eyes anymore. And I still have people like we talked about, cancer.
Yeah.
That was like my mother's era.
Yeah.
And your mother's era when they talked about it. Cancer. Or the C word.
Yes.
You know, I haven't heard the C word yet. If I think I hear the C word, I would definitely flip out.
Yeah.
But the whispering of that just...
And you know that people are talking about you behind you. Not that they're being mean. They just are so uncomfortable, right?
So uncomfortable.
And then that makes you twice. You want to turn around and say, I'm okay. Just talk to me. But I'm still here.
But the thing is, and what, I would tell everybody is don't be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. There's nothing different about me at all. I mean, I have no hair.
Mm-hmm.
My covenant mustache is gone.
Yeah.
But I'm no different. I have a terminal diagnosis, yes. But I still get up every day. I still eat every day. I still go out in the car. I'm going to work now every day. So just be a friend. Just be the friend that you are. Don't let the diagnosis get in the way of your friendship, because that's what I need right now. The support that people have given me has kept me going. Not the cancer or the looking down. It's the people that have embraced me, that build me up and make me fight this fight even harder. So don't shy away.
So they should let them know let you know that they're thinking of you. You know,
Yep.
I try to say to my friends that have gone through this, I'm going to call you, but that doesn't mean you have to call me back.
Yeah, you
Or
do
I'm
that
gonna
still
send
with
you a
text.
card. Yeah.
You text me, don't text me back. I'm just checking.
Just checking in. So those are the kind of things that are helpful, because it's easy for me to say, "Hey, keep fighting," but I'm not going through the fight. You're fighting it. But is it trivial to do those things,
No.
or is it helpful?
No,
Okay.
no. I could tell you the stack of cards over there. I read them.
Yeah.
I read them over again.
Yeah.
And I have a guy. He's a technician in one of my offices, meaning he makes legs
Mm-hmm.
and arms and things. Every week he texts me.
Wow.
Every week he texts me.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I just want to know how you're doing. I think about you all the time.
Yeah.
Those things keep you going.
Yeah.
And it keeps the spirit of, I'm in a fight.
Yeah.
I'm in a fight. I mean, it's a fight. Don't think it's not. It's a fight.
And that's the key, in case you haven't watched the other videos. You plan on fighting this thing, but you also, from a clinical standpoint, know that there's some issues with, but you're not giving in
No.
by doing these videos. You're documenting the process for people that you can be helpful to.
No, because again, it is a terminal illness, meaning that it is not a curable type of cancer. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do everything that I possibly can to live every single day to the best of my ability, to get up and to be appreciative that I'm on this side of the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. And in my mind, in your intellect, that time is limited? Yeah. And I think I told you, unless I'm touched by God personally, I probably don't have long to live. But I've given myself to that already.
Mm-hmm.
That, there's nothing else you could do but give yourself to God at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I will fight every way that I can and have everything that He gives me to fight this battle, I'm going to use. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm never going to give up.
Yeah.
I'm never going to give up. And someone said to me, I don't know who asked me about, because chemo, and we'll talk about that later, but chemo's tough. And, I don't have any hair. My nails are screwed up. I have tingly fingers, And someone said, if you could live like this forever, even with the chemo would you do it? 100%. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Because I love my life. And I've said, I had so much that I wanted to do. And a dear friend of mine just said, God put you on a different journey. You got to just figure out what that journey is.
Right.
And I take that wholeheartedly and want to figure out what my journey is. And I think doing this with you is a part of that journey.
And I'm honored that you do it. I'd also remind anybody, if you have questions for Tony, put them in the comments or send them to us, because I'm sure he would be happy to answer them as well in future segments. But we're going to talk about your treatment. We're going to talk about how you interact with people. We're going to talk about how you keep your sense of humor. and anyways, that's another episode.
That's another one.
Yeah. Time with Tony.
And we'll change our clothes next time.
Yeah. Right.